Hi everyone, it's time to have your earphones on. Welcome to yet another episode of Climax with Shiro. I'm sure you listened to our past episode where we talked about what women do not like when it comes to sex, and the way they have been disappointed 100% by their male partners. It was just epic. Go listen to it if you haven't had a listen. So today we are taking a different route. Today we're going to talk about unconventional sex. Let me tell you, nowadays people are having weird sex. People are having crazy weird sex. There are communities of certain fantasies and of certain kinks. And I was featured for a certain um, column by a media house called Standard Media, and they were talking about this unconventional sex ways that people have, and I was giving my opinion on it. And I realized that not many people know of this, or many people are living that life, but they do not know that such communities exist. The first time I had my first unconventional sex was after high school, during university. So there's this time when lesbianism was on a high note and everyone was experimenting. There was that particular time when it started becoming common. And I was right here wondering, well, okay, I was curious. Every person, I believe even men have been curious about same sex. And we all go to porn and we Google just to check and try to understand how it's done. So that was my curiosity. And during that time, I met this lady who was curious as well. And we decided, okay, guys, let's meet up and see how this thing goes. And she invited me to her boyfriend's place. Yes, not even her boyfriend, her boyfriend's mom's place. Now, the mother to the boyfriend. So she used to live herself, her boyfriend, and the mom. So she used to live with the boyfriend and the mom. That's how she used to live. So she invited me there, and she tells me to go with a carrot. Kwanza, she called it a cat. And I'm like, what the fuck is a cat? Makio, I didn't know this lady. I met her on Facebook on this page where everyone was just curious, and she reached out to me, and I was like, okay, let's try this thing. So we are texting, and she tells me, come with a carrot. And in my mind, I'm like, what the fuck is a carrot for? So there's something our parents used to tell us when we went to high school, that there is lesbianism, it's really bad, it's demonic, yada yada, the whole shebang, and that there are girls who will try to convert you by using test tubes, bananas, and what have you. And what our parents did not understand is that your hormones are raging. You're a 16, 15, 17-year-old. Your hormones are everywhere. And your body is craving this. And you're trying to experiment. And Makio, you're ovulating. And every woman knows that when you're ovulating, your sex drive is really high. Your hormones are everywhere. Your body is just screaming dick, 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 dick. So imagine that on a 16, 15, 17-year-old teenage girl. So I believe there are girls who used to pleasure themselves with test tubes or whatever. And to them, our parents' masturbation was really bad. It was taboo. So anyway, yeah, so this girl tells me to go with a carrot, and I'm wondering, what is this carrot for? I had no idea. I was so green. I was not this woke woman I am right now. I was very innocent. So I got there. We have no idea what we're supposed to do. She tells me that she also has no idea. So we're there, we're kissing. First of all, it's weird because her boyfriend is in the next room. The boyfriend knows what's going on, and we are in the bedroom. So I think the only thing that we did was kiss and just a little bit of foreplay, which was very confusing. And I remember going down on her and I was like, what the hell is this taste? Guys, it was just weird. It was just weird. It was just so pathetic. Innocent girls trying to explore the world. And then we were done. Of course, I didn't go with the carrot. She tells me that her boyfriend is asking to join, and kaboom, my chance to explore threesome presents itself. So this is a day of many fasts. This is a day of the first time I'm making out with a girl. This is the first time I'm trying, because it didn't even happen, trying to have sex with a girl. This is the first time I'm having a threesome. So the sex with the lady has failed. So the boyfriend comes, and I'm like, okay, I'm very open to the idea. So the boyfriend comes, he has his condoms, and I'm here wondering, what the fuck am I supposed to do? So he's here working on his girl. He's penetrating her, having sex with her. I remember I was just there staring at his big dick. He had a very humongous dick. I had never seen such a huge dick in my life. It was really big. So I'm there, amazed, shocked by the size of this thing that's supposed to give us pleasure. And the girl is over there lying and moaning. And I'm wondering, what am I supposed to do with her? Should I play with her boobs? Should I kiss her? I had no idea what I was supposed to do. So I was just there. I stared and tried to, I think, just touch her boobs. And I didn't even know how to touch them. So the guy finishes up with her, and I'm next. And it didn't work out. He had such a huge dick. I remember the girlfriend telling this guy, babe, imekata. No, this dick cannot enter. Because we tried. The boyfriend is over there saying, Nindogo, your hole is really small. It refused. He tried. The chick was like, hey babe, it has refused. Now, just come and fuck me. And the guy fucked her. And I'm there with so much disappointment. Because I'm wondering, am I the problem? What's happening? Is it that I'm not wet? First of all, I'm in shock. It's a huge dick. Am I so tiny? Is there a problem that I'm tiny? I'm supposed to be open up for this guy. At that point, at that time, I didn't realize that the vagina is elastic, so it can open to whatever size and get back to its normal size. I had no idea. So in my mind, I'm wondering, is anything wrong with me? And these guys are over here fucking each other like rabbits. And she's down on her knees. They've switched positions. They're now doing doggy. I'm just there seated on the bed staring at these guys full stack naked. It was the most awkward sex I've ever had. I don't even think I had sex with these guys. It was a failed threesome. Thinking about it right now, it's so funny, especially the fact that this lady had asked me to go there to that house with a carrot. We did not have dildos then. Or if there were dildos, they hadn't reached the Kenyan market. And if they had reached the Kenyan market, they were not common because sex was very taboo. As it is right now. It's just that right now we have tried being a little bit open and woke. Okay? So that was my first threesome experience. I don't think I'm open to doing threesomes. I know there are people out here who are open to doing threesomes. And there are communities out here that are really open to doing things, to the point that we have people who are cock-old with their partners. Cock-olding means that I'm having sex with my boyfriend or my partner, and I'm having sex with someone else that we have invited into our home, and my partner is over there watching me have sex with this person. So there's that, and I remember there's a friend of mine who was invited for such a thing. As in, such communities exist, and we have communities for BDSM, a whole community. I discovered that 2 weeks ago that there is a whole sex community, a whole BDSM sex community. So for BDSM, there is the lifestyle and there's the sex. I love BDSM. I do not live the lifestyle. I love the BDSM when it comes to bed, but not the lifestyle. So there's this site, a very common site. I will mention it, and if you want to know about it, you can DM me. I will tell you what site that is. So there's this site that I recently joined. Because I heard that there are people there who are into BDSM. But let me tell you guys, I walked into unmonitored spaces because, oh my God, there is someone who reached out to me and they would like to be humiliated. Humiliated in the sense that they want me to talk shit to them. It's a lifestyle that people have when it comes to sex. So they want me to speak shit to them. They want me to, they want to be my slave, basically. So when it comes to the BDSM lifestyle, there are slaves. So it's either you become submissive or dominant, and there is also a mistress and a slave, or a master and a slave. And when we talk about slaves, what I mean is I treat you like shit. I ask you to do errands for me, to the point that whatever money you get out there, you bring it to me. You are basically my slave, and I fucking own you. Okay? I think I will need to put a viewer's discretion with this particular topic. Yeah, so there's someone who reached out to me to do that to them, and these people are willing to pay. It's just that I was even telling my friend that I don't think that I'm that kind of person, because when it comes to BDSM, as I said, it's all about sex for me. It's not the lifestyle. And what does that turn me into? What does that make me? I am not a mean person. In person, I'm a very friendly person. I am not mean. Even if you do anything wrong to me, at the end of the day, I will still be kind to you and I will consider you human. I am not mean. So for me to be able to be mean to someone when it's not my personality, it's very hard. And in the same group, you will still find couples who are inviting each other for sex, for foursomes, for threesomes. There's a friend of mine who was telling me that in that same community, they have orgies. So orgy in the sense that they switch partners. Okay? So you come with your boyfriend, your friends come with their, as in we are people who have communicated, we know each other, we are probably in the same groups because it's a very small community. So we meet up in someone's house, there are drinks, it's a party, but it's a sex party. So what we do is we have sex with each other. So I see my boyfriend having sex with someone else and I take their boyfriend and I go have sex with them. And there are also situations where a man will come and tell you that I want your girlfriend, or a man will come and give their girlfriend away. It's a very weird space. I'm not judging. This is a safe space. However, for very many people, especially some of you viewers who have no idea that these communities exist, it might be a little bit weird for you. but it's a community that's there. They have throughpuls, and these are the very many unconventional sex, whatever that is, sex activities and communities that are there. Um, that are you just as in everyone wants to have sex. Everyone has their own kinks. Uh, there are also by curious couples where they're going to invite other where they're going to invite other by curious couples. It's just yeah. So that community exists, and it's a very very small community. If you're into crazy sex and these fantasies, just know that there's always that community for you. There's always that community, and it's it's quite interesting. It's quite interesting. I was trying to tell someone else about it, and they were really shocked that this is actually in Kenya, because what people think is that it's a white man's thing, but it's also an African thing. I think what we just need to do is just create a safe space for people to be able to express this. Yeah, I don't know whether I will be able to do a sex orgy. I hate the idea of my partner having sex with someone else as I watch. If I was to do a threesome, I definitely wouldn't do a threesome with someone that I'm in a relationship with. There are people out here who are even having foursomes. Amazing stuff, guys. Amazing stuff. Go have orgasms in any way that you prefer and any way that is very enjoyable to you. No judgment here. No judgment here. Yeah, if you're into role play, if you're into brown shower, if you're into golden shower is basically when someone pees on you, and brown shower is when someone does. And number two, when someone shits on you. Yes, I'll say it as it is. There is no judgment at all. If you like pegging, it's still okay. There are men who like to peg. I haven't experienced someone who wants to be pegged, but it's something that I would love to do personally. I would love to peg a man and make him my bitch. It's a power play. That would be so much fun. Yeah. So, anyway, create a safe space for people. Just so that whatever your fantasies are, whatever your kinks are, there is a whole community. And one thing I also wanted to say is that we usually see sex as one of the unconventional ways to have sex. But one thing I'm going to tell you is that maximize the use of sex when it comes to your relationships. And the reason why I'm talking about sex toys is because I have heard from my partners and from men that they will prefer not to use sex toy because they feel as if they are competing with their women when it comes to sex toys. But sex toys spice up relationships. I haven't used one. Oh, yes, I have. It was mind blowing. It was mind blowing. It's very mind blowing. Use quips, whatever your kink is, they make things so interesting when it comes to bed, and sex stops to be boring. It stops being mechanical. It stops being like a chore. Because one thing about sex is that people, when it becomes the same thing over and over and over again, it becomes a chore. So sex toys are not unconventional. They are not. I have used whips. I have used gag balls to just yeah, yes. There are many ways. Anyway, so that's me. I hope you had your earphones on, and just go have orgasms, go have sex, lots of sex, enjoy sex, and yeah. Bye bye. Be sure to subscribe. See ya.